Hello everybody, High Lord Tamberlane back with more obscurities in miniature. Today we're going to take a look at the Commander Box, the Frenzy from the other side. Giant sharky shark fishmen. Not just regular fishmen, but shark fishmen. Now these guys are supposed to be interesting in that they are both commanders, so they can lead your army, but they are also a squad-based one, which is interesting. So I wonder if that means they've got like the big multi-base going on. Notice they have bases tossed in the box. Dang. Another one like all bent up. Now this is interesting. They do have their asset cards and stuff for fighting. And let's see what our sharky shark friends up to here. Now, see, I mentioned this before. For whatever reason, the base sizes in the other side seem to differ a bit. So maybe it's just the bigger figures are on thicker bases. I don't know. We have a striped skulker here. You'll notice he has a real thin base. Also says the other side. Just like these two, even though they're out of focus. There we go. Don't worry about the striped skulker. He's been sprayed and he's ready for action. So some of you guys might have seen these before. I want to say that Wyrd was showing these off prior to the actual Kickstarter, and you'll notice he is quite the shiny gentleman at the moment. Now he's not slimy feeling. I know I mentioned in one of the other videos it's a bit slimy. I think that's just how they've been modeled. I don't think that's any kind of mold release agent. I think once he's got some primer on him, he'll be okay. So he's pretty big. This one I don't think is going to stand up at the moment because his legs are all kinds of warped. Check that out. I think both of these feet are actually supposed to be on. No, maybe this one's still supposed to be on the ground. One of the dangers of this kind of material, this bendy, rubbery board game plastic, is that quite often figures do get warped, but that's nothing a little hot water or some heat from a hairdryer might be able to cure. Here, this one looks like he's actually going to want to stand up. So a striped skulker is their basic unit for the Gibbering Hordes, which is the faction that these guys belong to. He's on a 40mm base. The Frenzy, each of them are going to be on 50mm bases. So already he's a lot bigger. If you're ever in the mood for giant fishmen on your tabletop, these guys are the faction to go for, because that's literally all they are. So they are quite big, especially even compared with the Games Workshop stuff. If you want to have some kind of local Xeno, I mean, these might be something up your alley. If you want to have them as some kind of post-apocalyptic monster living off the coast of California in your nuclear wasteland, hey, there you go. Might work there too. And here's our last one, who is lunging forward, and we'll just have our Inquisitor friend try to prop him up with his great sword there, if he'll let him. No, he won't. I also grabbed a regular human-sized other side figure. This is one of the Black Ops from the Cult of the Burning Man. He's just a fat dude with a funky pistol and a gas mask and a rebreather and a little man purse. But anyway, you can see that our Frenzy friend is going to have quite a snack waiting for him. So these guys were pretty reasonably priced, which is funny because from some of the other sets that I've looked at, such as the Abyssinia stuff, those tend to be a bit more pricey, whereas so far, at least with the Gibbering Hordes, which is the faction that I would most likely play, they don't seem too badly priced. For the size of the figures, 3 guys on 50mm bases, it seems they're about anywhere from $20 to $30. I think that's the price range in there. That's not too bad for what you're getting here. They are pre-built, so if that's a deal breaker for you and you want to do it yourself, I guess you can toss them in some simple green and just go through the whole process again. They don't look like they're going to be too much of an issue trying to get painted. Then again, I have no idea what I'm going to paint them. But overall, pretty cool figures. For the price I paid, I was not disappointed. They definitely have the size, and for being giant skulky water monsters, I know that I can get a lot of use out of them too. Hopefully you could as well. And there just aren't enough giant shark monsters on the market anyways, and I will pick up every single one that I come across. So, with that said, check them out. Check out the Gibbering Hordes. Check out the other side. Check out whatever I'm posting, so that way I don't have to be doing it all by myself here. That said, it's been High Lord Tamberlane with Obscurities and Miniatures saying bye-bye. Sayonara.